been a couple months since we've had a shop update, so I wanted to give everybody an update on where we're at. We've gotten a lot done since the last video. I think in the last video I talked about a panel needing to be replaced in that bay door. They have come out and done that, and also fixed the interior gap issue that we had. You'll see we've got electrical set up out here, as well as inside. We've passed the electrical inspection. We have also passed the window inspection, as well as we've had HVAC installed. So you'll see up on top of the floor some of the HVAC work up there. You can see electrical, and we passed plumbing as well. So we are well on our way now, since all the framing is done. Interior framing also passed inspection recently as well. You'll see also all of the yellow. That is the spray insulation. So we had the entire interior of the metal building sprayed. They just finished that a few hours ago. It took a few days for them to get all of that done. It was a lot of space to cover, but something we felt would be worth it, to help insulate the whole building. We did also have them spray, even though the exterior walls here where the living space is connected, and we are planning to insulate the wood frame as well, so some of this space will be double insulated. But again, we felt like that was the best way to go. So next up on the list is we have to finish the insulation on the inside here, so all the interior walls will be insulated. So we'll finish that up. The ceiling will also be insulated in the living space. Then we will request for our insulation inspection. So that's the next inspection that we have coming up. Once we get the insulation inspection completed, which again is mainly for this interior space, it's not required for us to get the metal building. We didn't have to do the spray insulation on that. We just felt like that was the better route for us to go. But once we get the insulation done on these, the wood framing, we'll get that inspected. And then we'll be ready for drywall. So we'll start working on walls, floors, building out. We also have septic to get installed, so that is gonna occur next week. We've got that on the schedule to have the new septic tank put in for the building. So we'll be moving along there. We have already had the metal building itself, the exterior framing, inspected by an engineer. The county did inform us that they did not have anyone with the skill set or tools to be able to do that inspection. So we would have to pay an engineer to do that ourselves. So we did that already, since the exterior of the building has been done for a little while now, and had the paperwork. He, did all the paperwork he had to do for that inspection. So we have that piece. When it comes up for final inspection, we should be pretty good to go there. Just all these other pieces to get together. We do have the exterior electrical has to be run. So Duke has come out and they did mark a line. The box is up out here. It's just now getting them to come out and set up the meter and get everything actually hooked up, since we've passed the electrical inspection. So that's also a next step, and hopefully will not be too long before we get that done. And back here you'll see the HVAC. So we've got our AC and everything put in. One of the things with the spray foam insulation, it's probably hard to see in the video. There was a gap around the bottom of the building all the way around. So when they sprayed, there was not a good way for them to fill that space before they sprayed. So some of the spray ended up kind of coming out of that gap in the bottom. The good thing is it filled the gap all the way around, so we don't have that, but it doesn't look as nice. They did come around and trim up what they could. We'll probably end up having to paint it though. It's not super noticeable because it's at the bottom of the building, and again in the video I'm not even sure if you can see it, but that was just one thing that we hadn't really thought of having to do, is go back and work on that. So, but other than that, things have been moving along. I feel like over the past couple of months it's felt like we've made more progress than some of the other, parts that we've had to do, just because we've been able to pass several inspections in a shorter period of time, and feels like we're moving a little faster on the inside section of the building. So I feel like we're getting closer. Once we get the inside built out, I will do another video and update, and for now we are still moving along and on our way.